Century, but still one of the best around. Fenway Park here in East, between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Oh, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Their 8th win in a row. Next, Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, his last one was good. I'm sure he'd like to pitch a little bit better. Was able a no decision in his last one. He needs to get off to a good start here to try to get him and the team in the win column.
Stepping up is Derek Jeter, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
Keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
At the plate now, Bernie Williams. Fly ball out toward left center field. Verdugo calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Batting third.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, guys, I'm really hoping to see a turnaround from that number 3 hitter. It just seems like something is off at his swing. I don't know if it's timing or he's not picking up the ball. Maybe he just needs a day off. He just doesn't look right.
And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Now into the box, Jose Canseco, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
He's set, and the pitch down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch, get ahead, get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit around third and being waved on home. He pulls into third safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Man, the pitcher was this close to getting out of the inning and leaving that runner stranded, but the guy standing on third had other ideas, driving in the first run of the game.
To the plate now, Cecil Fielder, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. The 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
The set and the 1-1. High and deep to right center. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run-scoring triple. Bottom of the first coming up now. 1-0 Yanks. Dwight Gooden gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Scooped up, and that's the first out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting how this offense goes about it. Are they going to go after him early? Are they going to sit back and take, hope he doesn't have his secondary stuff, and drive his pitch count up? You have to find ways. You can't just throw your bats out on the field and think you're going to score runs off a premier guy.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Now it'll be J.D. Martinez. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the AB now. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And another foul ball. Fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park. It's the Yankees 1 and the Red Sox nothing. At the plate now is Tim Raines, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
Not a bad season for a rookie. He's really put himself on the map with the way he's hit the ball this year.
Now here's the first offering. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Ricky Henderson is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Henderson, playing here in his age 31 season, has been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport, and it's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
This is popped up. Dahlbeck is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First delivery to him.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, break.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Gooden has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty B, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, one thing I want you to be mindful of in this one. We were here early, pregame, watching these guys take extra reps, ground balls, throwing the ball across the diamond, fly ball, shagging. This team has the highest fielding percentage in the American League, and the amount of work that goes in to playing stellar defense, and I think that's what makes this team really good.
And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks. And it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Christian Vasquez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
A little bit outside. 2-1. 3-1 now.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Hunter Renfroe is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. From the belt, the pitch waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. They're down 1-0. Now at the plate is Jorge Posada, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as the numbers there tell you the whole story. First offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. So stepping in is Derek Jeter. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Next to hit is Bernie Williams. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Standing in now, number 11, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. Williams leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And again a throw, and the runner back. And there he goes towards second. That evens it up, 1-1. From the stretch. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. He's ready. Now the pitch.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Another 1-2 delivery.
Ball 2.
Oh, almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called ball 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
3-2 pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 men are on with 2 men out. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Even at 1-1, the pitch. Fastball called strike, 1-2. One and 2. Here it is. And a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. Yanks strand a pair, but they lead it 1-0.
The Red Sox due to hit in the 3rd. They're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now here's the pitch. Marwin Gonzalez is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
No one can make a play on this one, and the first Red Sox hit is good for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
The 0-1 on its way.
Nope. Ball 1.
Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. This one's down to third. He's got it, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Xander.
Striding in is Xander Bogaerts. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Here's the first pitch to him.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
The batter.
It's a grinder,
The
AB.
center fielder.
3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he takes a called strike 1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The count now at 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
That misses. 1-2.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Cecil Fielder is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Stepping in now, Tim Raines. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. This is foul right side. And that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Into the box now, Ricky Henderson, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Dahlbeck backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
Now at the plate, here is Alfonso Soriano. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Into the box, Jorge Posada, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
And Posada can't make contact with that. He's behind 2 strikes.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Posada behind the ball and 2 strikes. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Ripped down the line.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Full count, 3-2.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Derek Jeter has gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 17 for him on the season. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. In now, Bernie Williams.
The center fielder. Bernie
fouled off.
Williams.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Lined hard toward right center. Around first, digging for 2. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Number 11.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Marcus Walden answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. To the plate now, number 11, down the third baseline. Devers has it. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Yankees lead it 5-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go as the third baseman, Rafael Devers. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Devers.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Number 11 ranging into the outfield, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Bobby Dahlbeck is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 2-0.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called a ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1, he opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
To 2-2 now. And it's fouled away. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June, currently leading the AL in that department. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
So he got him swinging. Hunter Renfroe goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Marwin Gonzalez is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Fastball well outside. Devers at second. Vasquez on at first with 2 down. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Boston strands a couple. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Now to the plate, here is Jose Canseco. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Canseco.
First offering.
Count 1-0.
Here comes the 1-0.
Walton. Reno.
Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. And gone. An absolute bomb. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 19th home run for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Tino Martinez will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 24. Tino Martinez.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. He swings and grounds it to short. Gonzalez is there. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Next, it'll be Tim Raines. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. First pitch on its way. The 1-0.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ricky.
Darryl Strawberry will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 18, Darryl Strawberry.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
So now to the plate, Alfonso Soriano. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 9 on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Matt Andriese gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Shortstop.
Standing in now, Derek Jeter, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Popped him up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The 1-1 is taken high above the zone. 3 runs already home here. A bouncer to the left side. Gonzalez is up with it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead it 8-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Thank you, Heidi.
Number 24.
Now to the plate, Kike Hernandez leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base paths if they can get somebody on.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 coming. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Soriano is there for it. 1 out.
Now back,
so another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Xander Bogaerts stands in as he looks at a called strike. Fouled away.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Fly ball right down the line in left, but this will wind up being a foul ball. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still 8-0. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Bernie Williams.
The center fielder, Bernie Williams.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 0-1 on its way.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Ball, that's outside.
Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box now, number 11, 1-0 the count. Williams leads off second with nobody out. Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So the next at bat will be Jose Canseco. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
That's outside.
Eight runs on 13 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. All even now, 2-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. The 3-2 pitch is at the knees and called strike 3.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Here comes Tino Martinez as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Count even at 2-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Verdugo waits on it, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1 as the lead holds at 8-0. And that
Leading off for the Red Sox.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game. Maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Rafael Devers is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Strike 2.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. He's set. Here it comes. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the 2nd ball.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way off the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
I can't lose, Bull.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Line, but speared on a hop. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. And no surprise based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay to see if they want to challenge the out call.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and getting another look at it, I'm still not sure. This may be a tough challenge decision here.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. At the plate now, Darryl Strawberry hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 2nd of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happening. This ball's jumping at you.
You know, D-Roll, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
Now the 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's your set it, D-Roll. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
In now, Jorge Posada. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. Soriano, base runner at first with 1 out. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swung on and missed by Posada, who's down on strikes.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 1-0 home. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Renfroe will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Get up and stretch. It's the Yankees 9 and the Red Sox nothing. Ramiro Mendoza will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 59, Ramiro Mendoza.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the power-hitting catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Christian Vasquez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Now here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Hunter Renfroe, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Hunter Renfroe becomes out number 2 this inning, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And it's 1-1. And this is lined into left field, and that'll get down for a base hit, his second of the afternoon.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there. Staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Kike Hernandez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. A ball and a strike.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here comes the 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
To the left side, but it's well fouled. They've locked horns. Here's the next offering. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're down 9-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Bernie Williams. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count and the pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. Williams aboard here at first with nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 2-2 hit the other way out toward right field. Renfroe is there, and he has it for the out. Now at the plate, Jose Canseco. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Back in standing. From the stretch. 0-1 the count. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And there's ball 1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Here he comes again. 1-2. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball, and this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second home run of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here. Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Matty, this is crazy. Dan, what does the pitching coach say at this point?
Right now, Dero, the only thing he can say is pick up that bullpen phone and look for reinforcements, because this has gotten really ugly, and this is a nightmare for a pitching coach.
And there's out number 2. Digging in will be Tim Raines, rounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. Down the left field line and deep, and it's a foul ball. Down the right field line. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Darryl Strawberry gets another chance at the plate here as we look back at both of his home runs in this one, the second coming back in the 7th. From the stretch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Verdugo has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Yankees 11 and the Red Sox nothing. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
For the Red Sox,
Xander Bogaerts is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Alex Verdugo digging in now. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. J.D. Martinez takes his 4th strikeout of the game.
Devers.
Here now is Rafael Devers as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Hot shot down the line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-10 sign on the monster.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
At the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. It could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Boston strands a couple. They trail in this one 11-0. All set to start the ninth in this one. And stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Alfonso Soriano. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Next, it'll be Jorge Posada. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1.
Down 1-1.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. One and two. Here it comes. Weakly hit towards first. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Next up is Derek Jeter. 2 RBIs already. Looking for more here. He's set, and the pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High and deep to right. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
The center fielder.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
So now to the plate, Bernie Williams, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here it comes, 0-2. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Jeter stands at second with 2 gone. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Again, he sends it out of play. Three and two to the Yankees center fielder.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's in there. Base hit. Jeter rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
11.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Into the box now, number 11, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Line drive to center field. Verdugo able to track it down for the third out. Yankees forced to settle for one. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. The Yankees lead this one 12-0. So here is Christian Vasquez. And Dan, what's gone wrong
Leading
for
off
this lineup
for the
today?
Red
They're only
Sox,
3 outs away from
the
being
catcher.
shut out.
Boy, you know,
Stanton takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
Ready to deal. Here
Number
comes the first
27.
pitch.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
boy, this has been really frustrating. They're piling up the base hits, but they can't seem to get that one big knock to drive some runs in.
Yeah, and this can get frustrating.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Next up for the Red Sox, Marwin Gonzalez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And he takes ball one. Runners on first with one down. Taken but called a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Now batting. The second baseman, Kike.
Next to stand in is Kike Hernandez. He grounded out last time up. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. A runner on first with two away. Count even now at 1-1.
That's
2-1.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball three.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. Slow roller down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
12-0, the rather convincing shutout final score. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Dwight Gooden picks up his league-leading 13th win as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Chris Sale couldn't escape the fourth inning as he slapped with the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Our paid attendance at Fenway Park this afternoon, 37,755. The Red Sox and Yankees, thank you.